Good morning. I am so excited to be here. I've never been able to actually go to a conference and do yoga and meditate. Do a guided visualization with a group. It's amazing. Okay. Now, we've all heard that some colors make us drive cars faster or even make us eat more. I'm going to give you some tips and demystify some of these color urban legends and give you some tips on how to use color to improve your health and to help your business. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the non-seen, non-visual part of color, the color psychology. Color affects us at the cellular level. There are some colors that we just know if we look at, they will physically weaken us. If we have a color that we dislike, we don't want to put that in our environment because it will weaken us. And some colors, some colors will actually make us stimulate. Will stimulate our food, will stimulate us to drive faster and do a lot of other things. For example, when we see the color combination yellow and black, it doesn't matter if we're in Kuala Lumpur or Kansas, we know that that's caution. So we have to be careful if we want to use this particular color scheme in our branding because it might portray a certain image that we don't want. And so how do we use this in business? We might have heard the color Osha yellow, okay, because yellow is the first color that our eyes see. Now, the physics of color. We all accept the fact that everything in the universe is energy. We're energy, everything around us is energy, and we also accept the fact that we have energy flowing through this building, going to our cell phones, going to every electronic device around us. But color is the only visual electromagnetic wave that we can actually see. Okay? Now, color wavelengths, they will vibrate at different frequencies. And what I mean by that, the warmer colors are larger. For example, red is the longest color light wave, and it will vibrate, it will actually get us more stimulated than some of the cooler colors. Oh, did I? Oh. And what happens is, when we walk into an environment, anything within an arm's reach, which is our energetic field or our aura, anything within arm's reach affects us. Any color that we come across, any color that we ingest, it physically affects us. So we have to be careful what we put into our environment. Okay, so what we're going to do, you've all been given envelopes with paint chips. There's another networking event that we're going to do. So what I'd like you to do is everybody stand up. Okay? Everybody stand up real quick. Okay, open these envelopes and then turn to someone you don't know. Okay? You probably know everybody by now, right? Okay. 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 So here's what I would like you to do. Yes. Here. Here we go. I'm going to pass these around. Here is some. Okay, here's what I would like you to do. Okay, one person is going to close their eyes, and the other person is going to stick their hand out. And the person who, okay, so like for example, if I had a person in front of me, the other person's going to put their hand out, and they're going to feel the color. So we're going to feel the energy of the color. Okay? Do you have that? Okay. And then you're going to switch. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. So someone closes their eyes and someone sticks a red paint chip out or a blue paint chip. And see if you can feel if it's cool or warm. Okay? Can you feel the difference? Can you? Can you feel the difference? Okay, go ahead and switch. If you haven't switched, go ahead and switch with the other person. Has everyone had the opportunity to feel it? Can you feel the difference? Can you do it? Okay, go ahead and sit down right now. Okay, so here we go. Were you able to feel the difference? Okay. 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 I don't know, Ted, I don't know how I'm going to get him back. Okay. Oh, we have some people who are just having way too much fun. Okay. Okay, so how many of you were able to feel the difference between the warm and the cool? Okay, quite a few of you. Every one of you can actually do this, and you're doing this when you walk into an environment or the foods that you're ingesting, everything you're affected by color. And this is nothing new. In fact, in Western medicine, in fact, Hippocrates, the father of Western medicine, used Chroma Therapy in his treatments. He used it he painted his healing rooms in specific colors depending on what his patients had ailments. Also used ground pigments and put that into his medicines to help people heal faster. So this is nothing new. Okay, now we zoom forward into 2012. We are using color therapy to help people with all different types of things. Seasonal affect disorder. How many of you have babies who've had jaundice or in preemies? Okay, some of you, okay. What they do with the babies is they blind them, they put blindfolds on them, and then they bathe them with light to bring them back to health. Insomnia, jet lag, dermatology, and I saw something recently that it's helping people with, to stimulate hair growth too. Okay, so for those of you rubbing your head, okay. In case you wonder what your pets do when you're sleeping, okay, there you go, okay. It's also important, which we know, to eat a variety of vegetables and fruits and vegetables of the full spectrum. Because each one of those colors that we bring into our bodies help us vibrate at a higher frequency. I mean, that's why registered dietitians always recommend that. Okay, the physics of red. Now, like I mentioned earlier, red is the longest light wave. It will raise our blood pressure faster than any other color. So if you are a man who has high blood pressure and you're wearing a red tie around your neck, you don't want to do that anymore. Okay? You don't want to do that anymore because that's just making the problem worse. It will stimulate our appetite, which is why we see this in fast food restaurants. It's a common color for that. And it will cause fight or flight. It will get our adrenaline pumped up and get us going. So if we're really low energy after having a good party and having a great conference, put some red socks on, put some red pants on, put something red on around your body just to get you pumped up again. Okay. For all those things I just said, it's why we use red in logos, in so many logos. Okay. So the color pink, same color as red, we just tint it up, completely different effect. It will actually reduce our heart rate. It will calm us way down. It will reduce aggression. And here's the thing about pink. It will actually stimulate sugar cravings. So if you have a product that you are trying to sell that has sugar in it, you need to put pink in there. But if you have sugar cravings, like me, don't wear pink, okay? It's just... And we know, when we see the pink pastry boxes, we know we're going to get something sweet. Our mouth actually salivates when we see that pink, okay? Okay, there is you might have heard of this guy. This is Sheriff Joe in Arizona. He puts everyone in pink, and culturally in the United States, pink is a very humiliating color, especially for men. So he puts all these people, these prisoners, in pink. They're in pup tents, out in the desert, and now they have sugar cravings, okay? Really bad, really bad, really bad. Okay, blue in physics. Blue will actually slow down the heart rate. It will calm us way down. Just like, and will also, if you have a tendency to have depression, You don't want to put blue into your environment because it will actually make that not, it will actually cause more problems for you. It will actually support speech. You might have heard if you're going to do a public speaking event, then wear something blue. It will also calm you down. It will lower your blood pressure. So if you are that person with a high blood pressure and just really antsy, put blue in your environment. Put blue in your bodies. Okay. And I finished up early. I was so worried about not getting done in time. Okay. Are there any questions? I mean, I ran through this so fast. I only had 15. Green will also calm you down. Blue will calm you down just a little bit more. It depends on the green, but green will calm you down. The greens and the blues are very calming.
What about using contrast, like a hot and a cool color?
A hot and a cool color, that will do this. That will also stimulate the environment. That will stimulate your body. It depends on the color combination, what you want to put into your environment.
So you create a, just said, a visual person. So do you create a confusing message, say, to use a, like a red and a blue, or, are there certain colors that work better together?
What I actually do is I will muscle test people. I will muscle test them to get the actual color combination for them. Yeah, to make sure, because what might work for you might not. For an audience?
Yeah, when you put up like what's interesting for me right now is when you show all the logos
Right.
in red and
Right.
where the basketball.
Right.
What about, and I noticed with green or more sustainable businesses,
Right.
you see more blues and greens.
Absolutely.
Blues and grays. Like, are there certain combinations?
Well, color combinations, especially with, oh, I'm sorry, we're kind of going off. Okay. Yes. White and black, very high contrast. It depends on, together? Independently. And black will suppress all colors. It will suppress all colors. It absorbs all colors. So if you're a low energy person, you don't want to wear a lot of black because it will suck your energy. White reflects all colors. White might be too stimulating for you, because it's reflecting all the colors in your environment. Yes?
I think of color as primarily being perceived visually.
Yes.
And when you had us do the exercise with our eyes closed,
Yes.
I was curious if you could say a little bit more about when you're not having a visual connection with the color, where is the response or reaction?
When you don't have a visual connection with the color, it is actually, your body is feeling it. I mean, I could blindfold you, I could put colors around you, I could hit you with different colored lights, and you could tell the difference. I've done this with different students just to see how their reaction is. And some people just absolutely love a particular color, and some, it just makes them ill. Okay, one real quick. Are there any other questions out there? Yes? Color spending habits? Yeah, I'm also a color and design trend forecaster, so I forecast colors. You mean the color habits that are going on right now? Right now, we really want bright colors in our environment, and we're using those as accents. But for large items such as flooring materials and carpeting and fabrics, anything major expenses, consumers are purchasing more of the grayed down colors because they're a neutral, and then they can add the accents because they're non-committal colors. When we forecast the colors for the color marketing group, we choose colors that will help drive sales. And that's what we do, and that's why you see a lot of really bright, punchy colors out there, but those are only as accents. Is that your, okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes. It is very cultural, and I always talk about that too, but I didn't have the time. And when I speak in Asia, black and white are completely the opposite of here in the West. Completely the opposite. Although a lot of those things are changing too. Did I answer your question? A lot of it is regional, and a lot of it is culturally. A lot of it has to do with What's happening right now is we have almost a global palette going on because of the internet. People are doing research from all different areas and fusing those colors. Yes, is that it? Okay, thank you.